Welcome to the PoPolitickin show. Created in 2008, PoPolitickin is a hip-hop meets self-help brand. With each conversation, we teach the babies and share success secrets with you, the listener. Our focus is to preserve the hip-hop culture and introduce the future upcoming stars. Past guests of the PoPolitickin show include Yo Gotti, Megan Thee Stallion, Da Baby, Currency, MC Light, Jay Prince, Dead Prez, Razcast, and more. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts to get automatic updates of each episode. Keep politicking with Po on social media at PoPolitickin. Visit our website, PoPolitickin.com, for more exclusive content.
PoPolitickin.com.
This your boy T. Smith, straight out of Selma, Alabama, and I'm PoPolitickin right now. You know what it is.
Yeah.
When I'm gone, when I've said my last goodbye,
I feel like I'm reaching
who gets your love?
legendary status.
Gets your love?
They say I'm in this nigga up.
When I'm gone, who gets your love?
Yeah.
Bellow on the
The flow is contagious. The moment made me. Still wonder who God, but I pray to him daily. The music saved me. I had a baby. I had a choice. I ran the course. Okay, pass the torch, nigga. I'm nasty like chitlins. Can't name a nigga under the sun who fucking with me. Please don't stare too long or fake your vision. Please don't sleep on me. You wanna witness this? Flow's got a tantrum. I'm about to pitch a fit. I watch the pitch. I'm swinging. I'm a hit or miss. A misconnection. Going off like disconnections. Nobody welcome to my hood. That's a misdirection. Going hard like Viagra till I reach erection. Reach my prime. They say a nigga lost his mind. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Now I'm shooting for the star. We all might just die tomorrow. I hope that God got a heaven for me. Married to the game, I hope that God have a wedding for me. Staring in the eyes of the devil, I see fire and blood. I got so used to the pain, it felt like kisses and hugs. Invest my life into this shit, I hope to reap the benefits. And I would die by my respect, don't give a fuck by who you with. A game changer, I'm maintaining, I stay dangerous. I feel painless, got niggas tapping like Kurt Angle. Strangle the game, I let them hang while they feet dangle. I'm pressure, either it burst pipes or make a diamond. And I ain't even reached my climax, I'm steady climbing, nigga. Hey, look, my role models are niggas that came from the streets, but educated themselves, grew up and spreaded they wealth. I'm so ahead of myself, I hope I live long enough to have a story to tell. A warrior, a lost child, very hostile, very angry. They can't cage me, trying to tame me. I live dangerous. I'm the definition of a peasant to a king, and I'm the outcome of Martin Luther King's dream. Damn.
When I'm gone, who gets your love?
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go on Spotify, go on Google Play, Apple Music, YouTube. Type in PoPolitickin. Listen to some of my interviews to 2012. 1212 and place to be with T. Smith. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
No doubt. Where you from?
I'm from Selma, Alabama.
Oh, how was growing up over there?
You know, definitely challenging. You know, it's always challenging being from a small city with little to no resources. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say speaking of Alabama, I want to say Dope. One Dope B from Alabama.
Don't be from Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah, that's like 30, 35 minutes away from my hometown.
Then what about Rich Boy? Rich Boy from Alabama somewhere too, right?
He from Mobile.
Okay. So what got you into music?
What pretty much got me into music was I was writing poetry for a while, and then I was just like and the more I started always having the love for music, but having the love for poetry also, I just had got to the point I was like, man, I want to try making music. That's why my music is, I would say, not like on some trap stuff or whatever like that. It's more like storytelling stuff because I really like that's how I came into it, just moving from poetry to music. It was just like, you know.
Who are some of your influences?
My favorite artist is J. Cole, Meek Mill, Nipsey, of course. Man, just yeah, just more so of this generation of like the Kendricks and the Drake. Drake, yeah, Big Crit had a lot of influences, but mainly, influenced definitely by J. Cole. So,
What made you want to do this? Made you want to be an MC?
I just had first time in my life I came into a situation where it was like, okay, like in basketball, you can be the greatest player ever, but if that coach don't put you in the game, they'll never know. In football, you can be the greatest football player ever. If that coach don't put you in the game, or if that coach don't call your name to get the certain passes thrown to you, or certain plays your way, or performances, the world would never know. So I looked at it like, man, I fell in love with music for the first time in my life. I control my own destiny.
Mm.
I go as hard as I want to go. Whatever result that come to me, that's me. That was what I put in to get the outcome of it. I can't sit here and blame if I don't be successful in music on nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I how I fell in love with music and stuff. I was just like, man, this for the first time in my life, like I control my own destiny.
Mm. What's up? And what would you say your story is?
Just a kid from Selma, man. Like I said, little to no resources. Been through hell and back, and just stayed focused, kept pushing, and staying humble.
How would you describe your sound?
How you said what?
How would you describe your sound?
I feel like my sound is just versatile. More so anything. A lot of people is just it's gonna instantly come off to people like storytelling or lyrical or like yeah he's a rapper or whatever like that. But it ain't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get on any type of record. It just like for what I give to my fans, I try to stay true to myself. So I don't want to be the person out here like, oh, I shot this or did that. You know what I'm saying? If you ever hear me speak on it, it really happened. And people will be able to vouch for it. So my sound just came from me just trying to be as realistic as possible.
What would you say makes you unique from the other MCs out here?
Uh, I'm from the South. My tone, my tone of voice, my rap voice or whatever they want to call it, my tone is southern, raw, but when you hear my music, it comes off from as up northern. So, and I felt like that, like bringing that to the game, like it's just like something that even people that run across my music, so they be like, man, this is so different because it's so crazy. One of me and one of my friends, he was just talking to me, one of my mentors, he was just like, a lot of up northern people, a lot of down south people, they got the 808s, the certain type of beat selection, certain slangs and stuff they use. Then you got the up northern people, like they got more of the like the hippie beat, the hip hop type beats, or they just rapping like try like more so like battle background type stuff. And then there's me. I feel like I said, I'm from the South, so I have that South tone of voice. Like when I rap, the aggression, but at the same time, I have the up northern delivery flow. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like so I feel like that what makes me a lot different than a lot of other people.
Then what's your creative process when you're making music?
I usually try to push myself to about. I be working on like 3, 4 songs at a time. Like so, I never I never really got around to being the in studio create a song in the studio type person. Like even now, like I still I have it done when I get there. Like by the time I get there, I have wrote the song and I have written the song and rehearsed it so much to the point I'm walking in there with no pen, no paper, no phone, and I'm just going straight into the booth and I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? People will probably be thinking that I freestyled the whole song, but it's like I done had this muscle memory adapted to the song, like it's like, all right, it's just coming out. And I have my phone with me, yeah, where I wrote it or typed it in that just for simple mistakes that I probably like, oh, I said this word wrong. What did I say here? But for the most part, like I'm walking in, man, and I'm getting songs with my engineer, like In 5-10 minutes, my song is done. The engineer is just engineering, like mix and mastering from that point on.
So how you do that when, if they say if you go to the studio and they make the beat right then? So what you do then?
I don't really run across a lot of people that make beats on site. If they do, I don't run across a lot of people that captivates what I like just right in front of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like if I do hear something, I've done it before, but it's just like I've 98.9% of the time been beats get flooded in my emails and everything, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, it's hard. Because I like to think about what I'm gonna say. I like to focus on what I'm gonna say. I can't give shade towards other rappers because people making it out here by punching in. I just know for me personally, I like to a lot of my words, a lot of my songs, punchlines and stuff be a little bit more deeper. So I can't just sit here and just say some of the stuff I say just off the top of my head.
And what are your current projects you're working on right now?
Well, my recent project just dropped in March. To whom it may concern. He got my engineer, my mentor felt on there, felt 5. Then you got my manager, rapper Big Fool. And that's the recent work that's out there.
Yeah, how you hooked up? Like I said, Pooh, we had him on a few times. So how you hooked up with him?
I linked up with Pooh just by like luck of the Irish, man, because he ended up. Luke had just first signed to Dreamville, and I hit Luke up for a feature, and I hit Luke up for a feature through the email, and at the time I didn't know who it was that was emailing back. It wasn't Pooh, it was Big Doe. Big Doe basically emailed me back and was like, I was young and dumb, so it's like, well, trying to be slick. I kind of inboxed them on some like, the spamming type shit. Like, I'm just a 19-year-old rapper. I just wanted to da 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 da. And like, Big Doe kind of hit me back like, first thing first, just give us your name, your artist name, where you from, whatever like that. What you trying to work on? What's your budget? Da da da. Like the sob stories and stuff. Don't really
Yeah,
matter.
he tell you the business.
Real talk, like for real G check me, like. And what obviously now that I found out, what led them to rocking with me was the fact that when they hit me with that, I replied back and said, "Thank you so much. Just even for the response. I'll try my best to become better in the future. If you get a chance, please check out these records." You know what I'm saying? Instead of replying back like,
Yeah,
or just not,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't on no.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I was real respectful and I took it in. Like like dang, they is right. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I ain't gonna never get nowhere trying to solve my way through this. That was just in the beginning of my career when I just was like hoping, wishing on a star. So
how many years ago was that?
It was just like 3 years. I only been making music like 4 years. So
Yeah,
I
think he was talking about you on the last show today because I interviewed him like last year or 2 years ago. He was telling me he was managing some people. So I think
you feel me?
Yeah.
So if it was about 3 years ago, you gotta realize if it was like 3 years ago, he was probably just talking about Luke and Black Soul. He's managed 3 of us. He's managed Luke, Black Soul, and me. So that's who he probably was talking about then because he just officially publicly started coming out as my manager in 2019.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or the end of 2018. So yeah, like he and that's basically how
Yeah,
that
my
had went.
interview with him was November 18th.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like he wasn't putting me to the public yet. Like he was just testing the water with me. All the time I was getting like beats. He was sending me beats like jump on this. Let me hear this. Let me hear what you can do to this. Let me hear what you can do to that. And I'm just jumping on stuff, sending it back to him. Them songs didn't even come out. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to see like, did he really want to take that take me on? You know what I'm saying? With me being young and stuff. So yeah, he just came out at like the end of 2018 or the beginning of 2019. It was just like, Rap T Smith is my artist.
Yeah, I think you in good hands though. That's somebody gonna really tell you the game how it be.
Everybody I run across, they tell me the same thing. Yeah.
So what? So where you want to be with your career? Where you see yourself?
The greatest, one of the greatest. You
But
know what I'm saying?
what's success to you? Like, what you say? I had a successful career. What is that to you?
Well, a successful career to me would just be getting stable enough in life musically to the point that I can take care of my my kids, my mom, or any other people that's been through this with me. I don't really I love music so much that it's like I don't care if I never sell 5,000 copies ever. I will continue to do music as long as it's able to help me. As long as it get me to the point where it's like, yo, I'm able to take care of my people off of this. You know what I'm saying? I just want to take care of my people, and I love it and continue to do music. I don't never really think that I get to the point where I even start making just like as they say, washed down or terrible music because I love music so much, so I don't get tired of music. I don't, I never even understood when other rappers just be like, they lost the urge or whatever, or it be, and I can understand the older rappers, because they time, come. But as far as rappers my age and stuff, just being young, like just falling out of love with it and just using it for the money, like I don't think I ever get to that point. Music kind of in a sense saved my life.
Well, I think a lot of people fall out of love with it just because of the business part of it. The business
Yeah,
part,
but
people fall out of love with it.
yeah, I mean, it can go either way though because why? Like I see a lot of artists, man, they so quick to just be like, the label won't let me do this, the label won't let me do that,
Yeah.
get me out my contract, and I'm just sitting here like, so me and Pooh have conversations like this, and I'm just like, yo, they give you the option to read every single thing you can read at the time. Nobody, little to no young rappers my age read. They see, oh, 2 million
That
in
money
advance.
inside it, huh?
They see the 2 million in advance. They see the 500,000 in advance, and in that moment when they see what they're gonna get back, they think about if I walk away from this table, I'm gonna go back home to this 1-2 bedroom house. I'm gonna still have to work at Popeyes, work at McDonald's, or I can sign this deal right now and my life changes instantly. So for me, I look at it different. As I done told Pooh, with the situations that he have coming up for me, like with labels and stuff starting to reach out to him for me, I would take zero advance if you give me my royalty and master.
Yeah, you don't want to sign no slave deal.
I literally like and like that will also make Pooh like rock with me more is the fact of how much I've grown as an artist with listening to him, hitting him up. I never be afraid to contact him and be like, what do you think about this? I don't just make just blunt out the wall moves because at the same time he's an established name, so it's like his name is attached to it. So I don't like, I'm not even just running around doing features, just put my name out there or whatever. So that's something that he really, really always expresses that he appreciates about me. So it's like and I always tell them like I'll take no advantage. If you give me because I feel like with my type of music, I need the platform. Get me to the audience and I'm gonna show you something. Get me to the audience and you're gonna see where this can lead you. You know what I'm saying? I'll take no advance. And on the second, and little to no advance and let me keep my masters and royalty or a high percentage of my masters and royalties. And on the next project we'll talk dollars. Let me show you that after this. You know what I'm saying?
So you want a Prince deal, huh?
Yeah, you feel more so than anything. I'm just like, I just want the distribution. Like, yo, get me to the masses, and I'm good. I don't really need your money. Like, you get me to the masses, I'm gonna accumulate my own money
So you just saying really you just need a distribution deal then. You might not
for
even need a
sure.
record deal.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need a record deal. I don't feel like because one thing about me is like when the money start coming in, I'm gonna invest in myself for sure. Like so I know how to make $1,000 look like $3,000. I know how to make 5,000 like $10,000 in investment.
I got a question for you later, so I'm gonna hold you to that because I always ask people. Well, I'm gonna ask you now. What's a good way to flip $1,000? You ready to that?
You feel me? So it's so many ways you can flip $1,000 though. It just depends on like what's your choice of hustle? You
So
know
what
what I'm
would you
saying?
do?
I mean, for me to flip $1,000, you just talking about from a music standpoint?
No, well, no, because I'm trying to really, I'm doing it for the listeners. So it's really kind of like for the average person.
For the average person to flip a
But then
thousand
people
dollars.
usually do both ways. They usually say the average way, then they say like how would they do it with music and stuff. So you can do both ways.
Well, for me now, how I would flip $1,000, I ain't gonna say whatever the street stuff could be. I'm gonna say musically. For me, a way for me to flip $1,000 musically would be investing into a studio or investing into a camera. That's gonna bring you money. You know what I'm saying? A studio gonna bring you money. If you got a studio equipment set up, for one, you're saving yourself studio. You going to buy
You're
studio
saving you a
time.
lot of money in studio.
100,000. I'm talking about you saving a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, if you just so happen to get bored at home and start learning to record yourself and get to the point where you can decently record, period, now you are bringing in more easily income to record other
You're
people.
an engineer. Yep.
You're an engineer now. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, like I said with the camera, rent your camera out. Buy you a camera, a great camera, rent it out. Hey, yeah, y'all can get the camera for such time amount of hours. That also is saving you money.
Or direct video.
Videos are high. So instead of you spending, I'm talking about, man, videos, we can't even say how high it can go. Only thing I know is if we talking about a good quality video, we talking about around, you gotta spend at minimum about $400-500 to at least get a decent quality video. You know what I'm saying? At least down here, like to get a decent quality video where it's like 4K, like you're gonna at least spend five, but it can go up. Like I done paid $1,000 for a video, and they're just like, yeah, this is gonna be just a great quality video. But it, people don't, people nowadays you don't really pay for the quality in a sense. You pay for the name. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. So it's like, but yeah, didn't mean to get off topic. It was just like, yeah, like that's my way of flipping, like, you know what I'm saying, music wise. Like I always say that to this day, like if I ever had just got $5,000 in cash, I'm getting a studio or I'm getting a camera. I'm getting the best camera I can.
So what's your interest outside of music?
Mm, man, just my kids. Um, I have two kids, a girl and a boy. Um, man, just I really be introverted a lot, be to myself a lot, you know. So I really just be to myself a lot, writing, saying to myself, man, I don't really be out here doing much.
Then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
For anyone who is a fan of me or a supporter of me, just all I can tell you is just like keep pushing and whatever you're doing, keep going forward because at the end of the day, nothing matters until you make it. And I use that phrase for everything in life. Nothing matters until you make it, relationship wise, life wise, job wise. It's only as important as you make it. You know what I'm saying? So just continue to stay focused on whatever you're doing and you don't look at no good or don't look at the bad outcomes or the negativity because everything blows over. It don't matter how many negative comments. It don't matter how someone's gonna look at you for a day because within 2 weeks they're gonna be on to the next person that they can pull down or embarrass. So it's like if you out here pursuing any type of music or anything and people saying you're not this, you're not gonna be that, don't allow people to put their fears on you, because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't.
And then I think that's it. That's it. You got any interesting stories you want to share? I always ask for an interesting story. It could be anything happening in your life.
Uh well, I can say this. I got a DJ Small Eyes interview on the White Couch. I was all the way in I was all the way in New York and I took like a 16-hour bus ride trip all the way down to Atlanta, man, just to like get that interview And when I got there, I didn't even know that the interview wasn't set up. I just went all the way to Atlanta, like hoping that because a friend of mine told me the building he was working out of. So I went all the way down to Atlanta, man, and just randomly just walk around the building, man, hoping I see DJ Small Eyes. Walking around the building in the hotel, in the Regency Hotel or whatever. I think it's a Regency or a Hyatt or whatever that name is. It's a real tall building in Atlanta. And I was just like, man, I'm done looking for this shit, man. You know, and I got to the point I got off the elevator and like turned the corner to get some water. Boom, he walks right into me coming out of his office. I'm instantly just like almost stuttering, like, yo, MC Smith, bro, like, I've been wanting to do an interview with you, like, you know, da da da, and then like he's just getting done interviewing 21 Savage. 21 Savage come out right behind him. They walking out. So, you know, it was just like a crazy moment where it's like, yo, I done met DJ Small Eyes and 21 Savage at the same time. And it's like, right after that, he just was like, yo, for real, you know, I'm gonna reply back to your email right now, da da da. Hit me with the price and stuff, and just so happened I was working and stuff at the time, and like, I came back and did the DJ Small Eyes interview with him, and it was just the look of the iris there. It was like, yo, had I not took that risk or that chance of just going all the way out, being on for like 14, 15 hours, like just to come all the way back. No, it was way more than 14, 15 hours. It was like a day. You know what I'm saying? Like from New York, Manhattan, New York, I was working up there. I got on the bus, came all the way down to Atlanta. It was like a day with layovers and stuff. And, you know, and just to walk straight into him after being searching for the hotel for like 30 minutes, just walking around, like flow for flow. Like it's probably was like 15 floors, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just walking around floor for floor. Like, man, I don't even hear him. I don't hear no interview in there. He like, bro, he be here between this hours. One of my friends were like working there, like on some janitor stuff. And then, you know, just by my effort, man, I end up, you know, getting there. And I was just always like, dang, fate is crazy, you know.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for having me.
You want to give me your social media and everything?
Definitely. Follow me on all social media platforms, Rapper T Smith. All social media platforms, Rapper T Smith.
Anybody just not hearing about you, why should they go follow you?
They should go follow me because I feel like I am the leader of the new school. The new generation that is coming up right now, eventually it's going to come around to the point where I feel like I'm going to reach star status and I'll be able to lead things the right way as far as like for the next young generation of hip hop people that's coming up with like me and the guys like YB and Corday.
Yeah, he tight too.
Feel me?
What's up, everybody? This is Po from PoPolitickin.com. I'm into wholesale real estate. I did an online course and I thought it was pretty cool, so I want to share it with y'all. The name of the course is called the Varsity Class, and it's an online course that will teach you the tools to become a real estate investor. This course will show you everything you need to know about wholesaling properties and real estate that can potentially earn you $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 or more. So you can make a lot of money in this wholesale real estate. This is a good course to get you get your foot in the door. So you can change your life today. And the link is bit.ly/Po Homes. So bit.ly/Po Homes with an S. So thank you. Check it out. I'll holla. Thanks for listening to PoPolitickin. Like I said, this is self-help meets hip-hop. Try to interview the artists or whoever I'm interviewing. Just try to get a little bit more than just the music or just entertainment. Try to get some stuff that you can use in your life that they're saying. And this is, like they say, I got it out the mud. So 2008 we started it and been doing it this whole time. So I appreciate all the listeners we have, all my loyal listeners that stay down and listen to every episode. So if you want to be a guest, make sure you got some fire. I want some heat. But you can contact me at PoPolitickin@gmail.com. Yeah, if you want to be a guest, hit me up. And also make sure you check out the store. We sell merch, rappertshirts.com. Rappertshirts.com. So I got the PoPolitickin merch on there. Got rapper t-shirts, got men's fashion, women's fashion, got cool stuff on there. Anybody, you want to make donations, you just like what you hear, it's cool, I want to support this, keep going, because, it takes money to build this and keep growing it. It's Cash App, $PoPolitickin. That's PoPolitickin. I appreciate that, or PayPal, Venmo. It's always PoPolitickin. And we're also looking for sponsors. So if you have a book, you have an album you're about to come out with, your record label, your magazine, anybody that has something they're trying to promote, let me know. You can email me at PoPolitickin@gmail.com, and we can work something out, work out a deal. But yeah, I'm looking for sponsors, so hit me up. And I appreciate all the support. And I'll see you next episode. Holla.
PoPolitickin.com